Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today is episode 10 of the Vancouver Ravens My League, as we're here in the 2022 playoffs, as we lost to the Minnesota Timberwolves in 4 games in an upsetting fashion. But man, we did give up a good fight. We didn't just fall down and die. We did play pretty well. Some players didn't perform as well. I mean, LaMelo Ball had a great playoffs. DeAndre Ayton was a rebound master, but not very much on the point side of things. But we have a very big offseason ahead of us, as we do got a lot of big players with a lot of big contracts expiring, and that is in Marvin Bagley III and DeAndre Ayton. Their contracts will be expiring this year, so we're going to have to deal with that and see what we want to do with those guys' big contracts and see what we can do. Excuse me, guys. So we're going to be going into a big offseason, and of course, we're going to be also seeing who will be the NBA champions. It's the Minnesota Timberwolves, like I say, are the hottest team right now in the NBA and have a great chance of winning the NBA championship unless the Houston Rockets are going to sweep the Timberwolves. And yeah, 4-1, the Minnesota Timberwolves come through the Ravens and they kick our ass, but then they go into Houston and they get their asses kicked by the Rockets, and it will be the Warriors versus the Cavaliers once again, and the Warriors are your NBA champions for the 2022 year, and Steph Curry has his contract expiring this year. That's big, so Steph Curry might be in the free agents this upcoming year. So the Warriors defeated the Cavs 4-1, so congratulations to the Warriors. So let's get into this upcoming season. I don't think we're going to have to worry about anyone. Paul Millsap did retire, which was a former Vancouver Raven, if I'm sure about it. I'm pretty sure he played a year with us, if I can remember. Yes, he did play a year with us. I think it was our first official year in the NBA. He played a year with us, 12.5 points per game, and then we traded him like right after. So he didn't play very long with us, but he was a very solid player for our team. So league meetings, what's getting accepted? Nothing. The top 8 teams from each conference are seeded 1 to 16 for the playoffs. No. Top 13 picks. No. Nothing really else that was really voted for. The draft lottery, which we're not going to have to worry about, funny enough, this year, because, well, we don't even have Raptors are up there this year, so that's good for them. They got some extra picks from us, so we don't even have to worry about the lottery, which is nice, because we don't have any picks. The Grizzlies have our pick, and then that's our pick. We have the 22nd pick this upcoming season with the the Memphis Grizzlies, so they have our pick. So Lucas, what a year as a head coach. We do need to sign back our head scout to a couple more years, so get him back on a contract, Cuba Gooding, to a big-time contract, and then we need a good trainer. Since we did have a lot of injuries the past couple of years, we do need a solid trainer for our team, so we're going to get Glen Howard to the team, sign him to a big-time contract, 4 years at probably about $400K, $411K for him. So we got our staff signing. Yes, I know. Okay, I got it. NBA draft, let's get to it, baby. And then we're going to have to worry about everything else afterwards. Now, we do have a couple picks from what I know. Draft board. No, that's not our draft board. Big boards. Never mind. I guess I can't see that, huh? I can't see what type of picks we have unless I go into here. So we got the Ravens second, our second, and then that's it. That's all we got this year is the second of this year, so we're not going to have any other picks but for that second round pick that we got, so only one draft pick, which I don't mind anyways. We had such a great year anyways, so I'm not going to be really worried too much about it. We could use a potentially good power forward for our future. Not a bad risk of a pick. Rico Cabello, whatever the hell that name is. The Ravens had an obvious steal here by drafting that coming off of board 10 picks ago. Okay, cool. So there we are. We are done and over with that draft. That concludes that draft. Ricky Flowers, 83 overall, so like a future DeAndre Ayton. You got Jermaine Francis, 83 overall, 20-year-old. You got Lucas Bledsoe as well. Steven Richardson, so some high picks. The Raptors. Oh, the Grizzlies. That was the Grizzlies pick. I'm pretty sure it was where did the Raptors? They went 7, so they dropped and picked Dexter Ferguson at that pick. So, 22 years old. I feel like, you know what, it's not that much money. We'll get him on the team, and then we'll go from there. LaMelo Ball, except that 2 years, yeah. So all these guys are pretty damn cheap, so we're not gonna have to worry about those guys anyways. And then qualifying offer time, DeAndre Ayton, 10 mil. And then Lamar Stevens, who is a 71, which we'll sign anyways. And Moritz Wagner as well will qualify those guys. So we do need to go out and get the guys that we do need to sign. And DeAndre Ayton, no, we do not need to re-announce him, but he's going to want $16 million. We're holding that much amount of money. So let's go and get DeAndre Ayton and Marvin Bagley III. They're the biggest. $26 million for DeAndre Ayton, man. Holy shit. Jesus, man, dude. Holy shit. So you want how much? $26 million to come back to our team. That is a lot of money to sign a contract for this big of a player in DeAndre Ayton. So I guess we're going to do that for you, DeAndre. And we will sign you to $26 million straight down the board. And we'll just give you no options. 5 years at $130 million for DeAndre Ayton. And then up next, Marvin Bagley III, who also wants $26 million. So, geez, man, these guys are wanting the money from us this year, man. Jesus. So, oh, my God, that is a lot of money, man. So they both agreed to those deals. So, at both $130 million. Marvin Bagley III. Oh, my God, that's a lot of money, man. So we will re-announce Glenn Robertson. Alex Len will re-announce him. And then Tyler Jorsey, I don't see, I mean, he's still young. We'll see what we do with him. We'll re-announce those guys. Gets us a little bit more cap room to work with. And now, depth-wise, so we got DeAndre Ayton back and stuff like that. How much money we're going to have is the question with how much money we just spent on getting those guys back. Is going to be the big question for this upcoming year. So, got LaMelo Ball and Elfrid Payton still on the team. So, Elfrid Payton's going to be a nice depth piece. DeMar DeRozan, Adamoko, and then you got BJ Boston as well, who can be a small forward. You got Khalil Whitney, Claxton, and Caballerio, and then no centerman. So, we do need a depth centerman. That's for sure. And at affordable prices as well, and we got no one that we can really afford. Oh, those are signed players. Centermans that are affordable. Alfred, that would be nice depth, but we're going to go for like someone down here. Kelly Olynyk, someone that's good defensively for the team. That would be nice. Alex Len wasn't too bad. $6 million. I think we'll sign back Len to another year at $6 million. God damn it. Alex Len, where are you, buddy? We're not going to go down that far. Alex Len, $6 million, 6.16. Flat, 6.16. 6.61 for Alex Len. Yes, down the middle. Boom, bada bing. Get Alex Len back on the team. And then we could use someone like a point guard, a backup point guard. Wouldn't be that bad of an idea for our team. Who do we have on cap holds is the quick question. This offseason should be very, very quick, to be completely honest with you. Lamar Stevens, he's not going to jump up. He's 26 years old. Yeah, so, yeah, we don't have anybody like on huge cap hold right now. We'll go after another point guard here. We will go after someone that's really not too great. So, like, someone like Abula Nadoy, which we cannot sign. James, we cannot sign because of salary cap. So we'll simulate another day. Marvin Bagley at third. Match that. Whoever gave him a contract at $13 million, but he just agreed with us. We'll match that. DeAndre Ayton, Marvin Bagley at third. So, yeah. Okay. So, cap holds. We will get some players off the cap hold. Alex M, which we just signed. So Glenn Robertson, we do not need. Moritz Wagner, I really don't see us bringing him back because of Nicholas Claxton developing for us. We're going to have Nicholas Claxton be our depth guy this year, so I don't see us bringing back Moritz Wagner this upcoming year. So we'll get rid of Moritz Wagner. Tyler Jorzy, I don't see us needing another shooting guard, so we could get rid of him. Evan Turner, he could play point guard as well. He wouldn't be a bad guy, but we're just going to get rid of him. And Lamar Stevens as well, we'll get rid of him. So we got some salary cap back for the team, which is nice. We have a couple offers that we gave out, and now we need that point guard that we were talking about all the way down here for some nice depth. Isaiah Whitehead, and Nadoya. So we would have to exactly pay him one for okay. We'll go for somebody else then. We'll go for Gary Payton the second. We'll go with him, sure. 2 years at like $2 million. I think that should be good enough for this guy. Just 1 year, $2 million for Gary Payton. There we go. I think that should be good enough for right now. Get all these guys, they all agree to their contracts, and we should be good to go. We get our guys that we wanted back on the team. DeAndre Ayton back for 5 years. We had to match Marvin Bagley III, so we only had a 1 year contract for Marvin Bagley, which sucks, to be completely honest with you, because someone had to give him a fucking contract. So this year we only paying him $13 million. We're looking pretty damn good if you ask me. You got DeAndre Ayton, Marvin Bagley III, DeMar DeRozan, LaMelo Ball, and then Khalil Whitney as well there. And how much money do we got for the salary cap table? We got not very much money left since we just signed DeAndre Ayton to a big time contract, and everyone else is still on the team. So what do we got for the roster right now? So you got LaMelo Ball, Elfrid Payton, Gary Payton II. So that's your point guard starting. Shooting guard. We need a small forward. We're in need of a small forward for sure. Is what we need is an affordable small forward backup guy. So another guy, like I need more of a defensive type of guy. I think for the team would be a more smarter of a pick. So Alfonso McKinney, 6.4. We'll go down to $6 million for this guy, and we'll just see if we can get a good deal out of him. $6 million for 1 year out of Alfonso McKinney, and we'll see if we can get him to a deal. Come on, buddy. Alfonso McKinney, he signed with the Vancouver Ravens. That's what I'm talking about. So what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we can sign one more guy, and I think a small forward, just to add some extra depth down there would be nice. Someone that's cheap. So Shabazz Mahad, that could elite inside minimum, sure. Flat and boom, bada bing. Shabazz Mahad should hopefully be coming to. Yep, he does. He comes to the Vancouver Ravens. Awesome possum. We are done there. We're improving a little bit. I mean, depth-wise, we are. We're not really improving very much else. DeAndre Ayton went up to 91. DeMar DeRozan has dropped down to an 80 overall. So, well, an 81. So he's dropped down. And, I mean, it's his last year on contract with us. So once we get rid of him, we could probably find someone else to play with these guys. We also got Nicholas Claxton, Alex Len, McKinney, Moko, Whitney. Whitney, it was only a 77, so he didn't jump up, surprisingly enough. So that's kind of a bummer. McKinney, 76 for Payton. He dropped down, and everyone else looked like, yeah. So definitely a lot of people did not improve as what we thought we were going to improve. So that's kind of a big bummer for our team, is that we didn't see the improvement that we thought we would see from our team, which really sucks. But what can you do? What can you do? What can you do? Auto-generate rookies. So, I mean, DeMar DeRozan's dropped this upcoming year. Adam Moko, they're saying they want to play him. So let's see what we got for this upcoming year. Because we signed Alfonso McKinney to be depth, and it looks like he's going to probably be playing because Khalil Whitney didn't improve. So, free agents. What's still in free agency? We got Carl Sexton, Kobe Simmons, nothing really else that you can really go out there and get. So we're going to have to deal with the team that we got coming with us. And LaMelo Ball, Anamoka. Why is DeMar DeRozan? I think DeMar DeRozan, unless they want to try to get Moko some time, but I think DeMar DeRozan right now is that better starting guy for the team right now. So LaMelo Ball, DeMar DeRozan. I guess we're going to give Alfonso McKinney a chance. Marvin Bagley, third, and DeAndre Ayton. Moko, Claxton, Len, and Whitney, which we do not have a point guard, which is something that we've had in the recent years where we have a depth point guard. But, I mean, Moko could probably play both shooting guard and point guard. I wouldn't doubt that. But I feel like we definitely need someone to come in and play some extra minutes. So I feel like we can lower Claxton and Len's minutes and get Peyton some time in there as well. So we can lower Moko down a bit. Yeah, we need to get Peyton some time. So 14 minutes for Alfred Peyton. We also got BJ Boston as well. Damn, we got some nice players developing for the team. For shooting guards wise, we got Moko and BJ Boston developing once DeMar DeRozan leaves. So we got some players that can just insert right on in there. So there's your team for this upcoming season for the 2023 Vancouver Ravens. I mean, we definitely seen a huge, massive drop off for this year, which we possibly could go and make a trade, but I feel like not trading away any more picks. I feel like we just got to let this team develop, let this team take its full swing. If we don't see the guys that we want to see develop, if we don't see any development at all, I feel like what we could also do is play DeMar DeRozan there and Moko there, which actually would be, I would actually like better than anything else, is just having Moko play some minutes inside the court instead of out. So you could be on that starting six. So you get LaMelo Ball, Moko, DeMar DeRozan, Marvin Bagley at third, and DeAndre Ayton, which is a deadly six. Instead of having Alfonso McKinney, who has been a guy that I was just wanting to have his depth start the floor. So we have a lot of big power forwards. So I feel like we could lower down some guys or even get rid of one, which I might do in the next episode. But we'll plan everything out for the next video for the start of 2023 for the Vancouver Ravens. We are looking pretty solid. But we'll have to leave it up for the next video. But thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys all in the next video. Adios, amigos.